because I did nothing. I made no decisions. I didn't help in the combat. I was finicky about who I would heal, why, when, and where. And I was really fast, so I could run away and dodge all day. I mean, you're not catching this fat guy. You know what I mean? And also, I was the only one in the party with a cook skill at all, and I kept putting points in it because I owned it in. And I was going to role play this. Dean hated me. Sorry.
I love him. Folks, we are live at Visioncon in Branson, Missouri. Yeah. We are 25 years of Visioncon.
That's older than some of you out there.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to.
We still love you, sweetheart. We've all done conventions, yes?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We even admit to some of them, not everything. But 25 years, that's a milestone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a quarter of a century.
It's pretty.
It really is.
We
I didn't even go to my first convention until 1992. And that was 2 years.
I'm actually very proud of Visioncon and his staff. They are doing some amazing things, some amazing guests. Sam Witwer was awesome. He's awesome. There's a comedian type music guy named Mikey Mason. He's all right.
He's a hack, but he's a great MC.
He is a great MC.
Here he can.
Although, here's a funny story about me and Mikey. A couple years ago, I was MCing a costume contest. And I was very proud of it.
You were doing what?
I was emceeing a costume contest at Game in Springfield, and I even wore costume. Okay, the guy who followed me.
What'd you wear?
I was Nick Fury. The guy who followed me the next year did not wear a costume, but every character I had 12 syllables in their name, every one of them, and it was all Japanese. I'm like, can you write your name in cursive? No, but you can say this. Next year, fast forward to the next year, they invite Mikey Mason. He gets Bob? And Mike and Jason.
You know why?
And I'm like, where are all the hard names?
Because when I said, if you're going to give me something that I can't, you need to spell it phonetically. Write it out.
No, they didn't give you any hard ones at all.
And so everybody changed their name. Because they didn't want to figure out what phonetically meant.
So what's the best costume you've seen this year so far?
This year?
So far.
Oh.
Mine. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What's the best one?
I just noticed the leggings.
Here, I'll show you.
There are a couple of really awesome Judge Dredd costumes out there right now.
Actually, that's
very happy.
Yeah,
they're the
did you see that
judges.
guy's beard?
Yeah. I interviewed him.
Did you?
Yeah, apparently
Did you
he wanted to
see
stay in character, and so he did not drink beer because it is against the law.
Nice.
Which is fine, but it makes for a horrible copy on the podcast.
So yeah, well, so I happen to think that the Mario and Luigi I seen recently are just awesome.
It's a bit dumb.
And there's a really good Incredibles outfit out there.
There's actually a couple of Incredibles.
Did you guys get to see Peach and Daisy out there? Did you track them down? Yeah. Oh my god, you guys would be the hottest 4-girl group ever. I need to get a picture of the 4 of you at some point.
I saw a great.
4 girls, 1 part.
Yeah!
Hey, I'd go to that movie.
About it being done, this is the best Mario and Luigi costume I've ever seen in my life.
Is that?
You and I are gonna buy front row tickets. We're done.
Is that NC-17 also? I just want to know. Best costume.
R, which means don't take your children to it.
Best one I've seen so far was a great number 9 Doctor Who.
Nice.
Oh.
A 9?
A 9.
9. So Eccleston.
Yeah.
I've never seen one that actually looked like Eccleston. Is it a goofy guy with funny ears and a big nose?
Actually, I think it is. I think I've seen him.
Yeah. He is a
I
big
must
guy. Yeah.
see this. That's my doctor. Well, that used to be my favorite doctor. Of course.
That is my favorite doctor.
My favorite doctor is now Capaldi. I would have loved the second season with Eccleston. He was ferocious. The script writing sucked that season, but I think that he, as an actor, he's just absolutely ferocious as the doctor. He was ferocious, and he did a killer job, and I would love to have seen him.
He says ferocious like
He's-
he means
oh.
it.
Even Stephen Moffat
Yeah, he's
admitted it.
ferocious.
Yeah.
Stephen Moffat was talking about 9, 10, and 11, and he said Christopher Eccleston was a tiger, and David Tennant was Tigger.
Yeah.
And Matt Smith is a cat that fell off the stool and said, "I meant to do that." I paraphrase, but you get the point.
So, what you might not know is with the awesomeness that is Fanatics and the Fan.
Woo! Yeah.
You didn't have to do that. It's not a state law.
We're actually giving away
Visioncon. There you go.
at
You're welcome.
Visioncon. We're giving away an Xbox One.
Yeah.
Yeah! To your guest host.
Hey, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. We're self-promoting.
So it got me thinking, because I know that we have any gamers in the house? Any gamers in the house?
No.
The best I could do is raise your hand.
Yeah.
Yes, of course it does. Make some noise. We got some gamers in the house. So here's a question. I found one of those few Facebook questions that I actually
Like
liked.
at least twice a week.
Could you survive in the world of the last video game that you played?
Oh, hell no. No.
Yeah.
I know my strengths and I know my weaknesses, and there is no way I would survive more than maybe like 12 hours in Fallout 4. There's no way. I can sew, I can cook, I mean,
Yeah, none of those skills are helpful in Fallout 4.
I can glue stuff to stuff, and that's all fine, and that's all dandy, but you want me to carry like 9,000 pounds of steel for 7 miles without power armor? No, I'm not doing it. Nope, not happening.
Yeah, I totally could, because I'm a long-term gamer, and so I'll drift in and out of games, but I always come back to, I love big sandbox games. Every game I play basically boils down to Grand Theft Auto with a different skin. And so, I went to the and bought a bunch of games once. My son says, "You got Grand Theft Auto with dragons, you got Grand Theft Auto with rock music, you got Grand Theft Auto." Well, no, that was Grand Theft Auto. And you got Grand Theft Auto in the Old West. You know, like, well, yeah, I like what I like.
Red
You know
Dead
what I'm saying?
Redemption? Yeah, man. That's
And so,
great.
except for the end, screw that.
Mine
that.
4 horses?
Yeah, screw that. The end.
Larry.
Anyway, Skyrim. So Skyrim, I could totally live in. Everybody can live in Skyrim. You have to have like 2 brain cells, and you can fool everybody.
No, because you
can
have to
sneak
have
into
like
people's
an
houses
alchemy
and
of 1,000 and a blacksmithing of whatever, and then you break the 2, and then you have the sword that it never dies. And like nobody has that kind of time.
No. You go up and you do the Boethia thing.
Those
and
two
you get
should
the armor
never be
that
together
goes
ever
with
again.
the attack.
You put them
I'm
together.
34
You're golden.
years old. Do you know how long it's going to take me to get alchemy of 100 at this point? Like, do you have any
Did
idea?
anybody else notice how serious she is about this? This is what our show is, and this is why I love
That
it.
shit's not easy.
Well, I'm just saying. All right, so
Oh,
you
sorry
really
about
want to
that.
raise your alchemy? That's not that hard. I mean, look at it. Let's face it. You go up to level 60 in less than a year in game time, and you never have to sleep. You never have to sleep ever.
It's like in World of Warcraft, and you're going to make a piece of leather. You're like, excuse me. Here, look what I made you.
And everybody in World of Warcraft can dance.
Oh yeah.
They can all dance.
Yeah,
You just
this
slash
little thing-
dance. And now you got your moves, but you only got that one move.
I also really enjoy
You're the
in
Carlton
the
of your
opening,
world.
especially if you have a night elf female, the
Yeah.
whole time, and you just sit there and you look at it. It says your name. Mine said Azura, and she liked to bounce her boobs at me a lot for whatever reason. And it's only the night elf females who do that. Why is that? I mean, do orc females not have boobs?
No, they're doing the hammer dance.
I mean, I just don't understand.
They do.
Only
Orcs
night
do
elf
the hammer
females.
dance. You don't think I'm kidding? No,
Go back to
seriously.
the-
Larry Light.
And blood elves do the dance from Napoleon Dynamite.
That is true, actually.
My answer is
Have you
no.
seen the
I could
panda
not
people
live in the
and
land
the
of
cat people?
Halo
I left
Ultimate.
before.
No.
Right before the Panda expansion.
Yeah, me too.
Sandy.
We're wild buddies.
We're soulmates.
Well, I don't
I don't believe
know.
in soulmates.
I've actually seen
We
you
gotta
play a
band
few
together
video
somewhere.
Yeah, we
games.
do.
Yeah, I've played a few video games. The last one I
Let
played,
me whip up a costume.
my daughter's boyfriend is trying to teach me how to play Portal, and it's amazingly hilarious because I can't do a freaking thing.
So that's a no.
Wonderful.
My
I have found
10-year-old.
my hand-eye coordination
Are you
does not
Portal
exist.
Portal 1 or Portal 2?
Two.
Oh, you gotta start with Portal 1.
Yeah, you gotta.
Portal 1 is so
Portal
much
1.
easier than Portal 2.
My 10-year-old.
Don't anyone even laugh at me about that. If you've played Portal 2 before you've played Portal 1 is so much easier than Portal 2.
This is true.
He doesn't have Portal 1, so I'm stuck with Portal 2, and I have no hand.
Portal 1 teaches the mechanics, though.
It does. It does.
My 10-year-old, he was 7 at the time when he played Portal.
See, I probably did better than I did.
I'm not sure if he realizes exactly how much of an insult this is.
His favorite thing was making the infinite
You make
loops.
a hole,
So he'd set up
you
2
go
holes,
through the
and he'd
hole.
jump through one hole and just get it to where it would just keep circling through the holes. And I'm like, this is kind of awesome, but also really annoying. Can we just watch one of your stupid cartoons for a while? Because he would watch that like it was, entertaining. Which I imagine, I did that. So that's kind of proud and everything, but man, it's really bad to call your 7-year-old stupid, too.
Does he watch iCarly?
He doesn't. My older
Which, for the record, spaghetti tacos is just a taco shell, and
With
then
spaghetti.
you take spaghetti and put it in it with.
No, he did. Jack watched
It's not
iCarly.
like taco spaghetti.
And we did make
that was
spaghetti tacos. We have made spaghetti tacos.
Yeah. It's a good
Because he
time.
watched iCarly.
Yeah. And you just roll it up like a burrito, and then when you eat it,
I
it's
love
like
them.
a bunch of yeah.
I love them. So I recently got one of our guests is actually playing a character that somebody here absolutely loves.
Me?
The voice guy.
My voice guy? Oh, He-Man. Somebody send me a text message. No, I'm serious.
Somebody send her a text
Send
message.
me a text message.
So
This is gonna happen.
he's playing
The whole
He-Man.
other-
He's
On
doing
the
voice.
relaunch, on the New Adventures of He-Man
Yes.
that happened before, but it only ran for didn't even run for 2 seasons.
But he got me
It
thinking.
got more episodes than Firefly, but
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Too soon. Too soon.
Oh,
That's
it's
always
not
going to
their
be too
fault.
soon.
They make like 22 at a time.
I'm still upset about
What
Firefly.
Saturday morning cartoon do you miss?
Other universe. What Saturday morning cartoon do I miss? I miss the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon back before I realized how bad it was.
They're getting each other's answers, and it's so funny.
I just got that on DVD, and I've watched the whole thing. And I just sit there and enjoy and go, this is really stupid, but I
don't
love
want
it.
to
So.
tell you what cartoon.
I miss the Challenge of the Super Friends back before I realized how stupid it was.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah.
It really
You
was.
watch it now, and you're like, how in the heck was this ever on the air? Ever? Nobody could have sat through this.
Meanwhile, in a swamp.
What do you miss?
I miss Beetlejuice cartoons.
Oh,
And
wow.
I miss
They had
the
cartoons?
snort. Yeah.
The
The
Snorts.
snorts.
That underwater Aquaman Smurfs ripoff.
Yes, they were amazing. They had tentacles that stuck out of their head, and they would breathe. in little
No, they were
bubbles.
snorkels. They weren't tentacles. They were
But
snorks.
it
Get it?
looked- But
Never
it
mind.
looked like it looked like the little. Okay, so for those of you
They were
who've seen-
Cthulhu's
She's
spawn.
gonna explain it to you, too.
Right? Davy Jones has that one weird little tentacle that moves and makes little sucky noises.
It's not
That's what
fair.
was on their head.
It's not fair to make fun of that. He didn't choose that.
It's like a lucky fin.
I'm just. Okay.
Folks, you are listening to Fanatics and the Fan. You can find us on Facebook at Fanatics and the Fan. Find us on Twitter, Fanatics and the Fan. You can find us online at www.fanaticsandthefan.com or .net. God, it's an amazing weekend.
It's going to be a lot more fun. It's
lot
fun
more
now.
fun. A lot
Here
more
at Visioncon in Branson, Missouri.
What are you most looking forward to this weekend?
Sunday.
As a conventioneer.
Sunday.
Not as a person that's working hard like
Sunday.
which is
Why
when
are
you go
you
home.
looking forward to Sunday?
I have absolutely nothing scheduled. Zero.
He actually really is
I have
happy.
0 things scheduled, so I just get to walk around and do stuff. I could have been invited to a podcast, but I was told that he had all his cast, and he didn't know if he'd have any room for me.
Okay, for the cast members that are here, can I do Larry and Keith at the same time?
You do whatever you want.
Seriously, would that even exist?
No, it would be like the Nexus of the universe.
Exactly.
It would be like a time continuum and form a black hole in Branson, Missouri.
Exactly.
Time travel.
Although
You should do that.
I'm hearing Dr. Who music right now, so.
Although it would probably be worse if we had Mikey, Keith, and Brittany.
Can I be there?
Which we miss. We miss Brittany there and their hometown, American Wasteland Entertainment.
Drifter.com.
We miss you guys. Oh, we also miss our comic book genius Shaggy. He's at the Comic Cave in Springfield, Missouri.
Comic Cave?
ComicCave.com.
Ro?